down here live this morning at Mile High Stadium. I'm here with my friend Al Roker from Today. He was here for a behind-the-scenes experience of Sunday Night Football for your Inside the Game series. So cool. You got up close and personal with Thunder.
Yes.
Tell me what that was like. When we last checked in, it was quiet over here, but like I said, it's going to be buzzing with celebrities, and it sure is. Everyone is here supporting the Be Yourself, Be Beautiful fashion show, which of course benefits the Global Down Syndrome Foundation. Like you mentioned, it is their biggest fundraiser in the world. Good morning, I'm Erica Lopez. We're live right now at Lincoln Elementary. Denver Public Schools returns to class today, and you know what that means? There's going to be more traffic on the road. So we want drivers to remember to slow down, especially approaching school zones. The Denver Broncos are officially for sale. The team announced today it's beginning the sale process, which would end the Bolin ownership era. We are getting closer to learning who will be Denver's next mayor. With 16 candidates, we knew this was going to a runoff. The race is still undecided, but right now the number of votes counted shows 2 candidates that are pulling ahead. April is National Pickleball Month, but in Congress Park, April will have less pickleball. Today, the court there is officially closed. By now, you should know the big winners from last night, but I'm going to give you a quick recap. Everything Everywhere All at Once basically won Everything Everywhere All at Once. Peyton Manning sang your song, Friends in Low Places, with Dierks Bentley at the Seven Peaks Music Festival in Villa Grove, Colorado. Do you have any plans to maybe invite him out and join you on stage for one of your shows? Listen, I got connections, guys, all right? I'm ready to go. A little bit of coffee in here and only sipping on non-alcoholic beer. As you know, I'm playing it safe this morning. And we are live at Skyline Park this morning. We are talking about all the fun things you can do on New Year's Eve. And y'all, I got my skates on. Haven't worn a pair of these bad boys since I was probably 5 or 6 years old. We're gonna try it out after the break. Stay with us. Oh, I like the look of that. Hey, I'm not mad that we're a little low on snow totals this month, but maybe that's unpopular opinion. I've got to say this. Thank you for coming to our neck of the woods.
Ah, very nice. Well played, Erica. Well played.
Guys, did you get anyone flowers today, Greg?
Nope.
No?
Did you?
Nope, because I can buy myself flowers. We're going to end on that note. That's it for us on 9 News at noon. We'll have another update at 4. In Hollywood, one movie can launch a career. It's something one Coloradan has discovered after landing a role in one of Marvel's most popular movie franchises. Abba Arthur, a CU Boulder graduate, was cast in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And it wasn't a big role, but it kicked off a dream Abba's had her entire life.
You know I love the camera.
You could say Abba Arthur was born for the camera.
I knew I was going to be an actor. I felt it when I walked in this room.
And intuition and confidence. At just 18 years old, Abba's love and talent for writing, acting, and singing began here at CU Boulder.
And I realized what my purpose was. So this is very special to me to be back here.
A special and emotional return to the room of her very first acting class.
I feel like I want to cry.
Now, nearly 2 decades later, Abba's biggest dreams have come true.
I mean, being on set was, how do you describe that? I mean, it was just a magical experience.
Abba's big break came in Marvel's Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
I stepped on set knowing that I was entering this massive franchise and understanding the cultural impact as well.
An impact Abba does not take for granted. But now little girls and boys are seeing you. What would it have meant if you saw more people like you when you were growing up?
It wouldn't have felt so far away. It wouldn't have felt like it was impossible. I would see them on TV and I would feel like, I know I'm supposed to be there, but I don't know how to get there.
Something that once felt impossible is now her reality. Though Abba says the industry still has a ways to go.
I know what television should look like. It should echo what we look like, but that's not always the case. I am very grateful for the changes, and they're visible. I'm happy to see that, and yet we still have so far to go.
Her message to the next generation of Black actors:
create it. You don't have to wait for a seat. The seat's already there. Tell them who you are. Show them who you are, because you know who you are.
Abba's career has really taken off since Black Panther. Shortly after she landed that role, she was also cast in Oprah's adaptation of The Color Purple. That one's set to come out this December, so we got a little ways to go there. Abba also has a passion for writing. She says we can expect to see her written work come to life in the coming years as well. And you heard her say there at the end of the story, create that role. And that's what she started doing for herself. She was like, I'm not seeing myself on screen, so I'm going to start writing pieces where I would fit this role. This morning, we continue our Pride Month coverage with a story about a local trainer who is changing the game for representation in fitness. Jess identifies as non-binary. Their pronouns are they and them. We talked to Jess about why they want to be a voice for their community and remind everyone that they matter.
What's up, guys? My name is Jess. I am 30 years old. I live in Denver, Colorado.
Jess Zlotnick is a trainer here at F45 in Rhino.
Get that power, 10 seconds. It changed my life to start training people, and it's just been quite a journey getting to this point.
A point that 9 years ago,
Come on now, there we go.
They didn't know they would reach.
And I just thought it would be really cool if I could kind of incorporate kind of what I stand for into a local brand like that, who maybe didn't have anyone kind of representing like that before. Let's go, team, let's go!
Jess approached a local athletic brand called Vitality to be a voice for those who may feel alone or different like they once did.
I identify as non-binary, which essentially means that I don't identify strongly with either gender. I float fluidly in the middle of masculine and feminine on any given day.
Yeah, Carly, there you go.
Jess says their journey to self-love and acceptance all started with fitness.
I was a kickboxing instructor, was not confident at all in that, but I always told them, get out of your comfort zone, because around that point in my life, I was just starting to get out of mine. Let's go, Brooke!
Words Jess didn't yet fully accept for themselves.
And I take that with me every day. I mean, I think about that all the time in all the classes I coach now. I always think about that person who was afraid to really have gumption in their classes, but was telling everybody else to get out of their comfort zones.
Are now words they live by.
Yeah, it just makes me a little emotional just because of everything that I've gone through to kind of get here. I don't feel like my story is over yet.
A long journey to confidence and authenticity.
I've never felt so comfortable, and I feel really, seen and appreciated. Even to be able to do this at the gym is just amazing.
Comfortable in their skin.
Last set here today.
And being a voice for others, still finding theirs.
And everyone deserves to be their authentic selves and comfortable, and so it means everything that I get to do this now. If I can help someone else, if they can see that they're not alone and it's normal to feel this way, like that's all I want. You guys rock. We got strength tomorrow.
Jess rocks too. So Jess wants to see more inclusivity in clothing, especially with fitness brands. They want to see more non-binary models because they're really just not represented. And of course, Jess is one of my trainers at F45, and they told me they were getting ready to do this video for Vitality, who was actually doing a whole rebrand. The brand changed their name and all this stuff. So Jess was like, I already wear these clothes. Can I be a voice? Can I share my story? And I was like, oh, this is a great story. Are you willing to share it with more people? So I just think it's great.